What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to the pod. Back to Game and Compute. We're over here. We're talking about your money. We're talking about content creation. We're talking about e commerce. We're talking about digital marketing. But today, specifically, we're talking about your money. So, what do I have to say about your money? Let's talk about AI. With a heavy heart. We all have been hearing, AI is going to impact us. AI, watch out. Elon Musk warning us about AI. Everybody warning us, this is too strong. This is too powerful. We're not going to be able to outrun this. Are you guys paying attention? Are your eyes open? Mine are. Mine are wide open. Have you lost any sleep? I have. A lot of us, let's talk about before spring of 2023. A lot of us, the beginning of 2023, coming into the new year, it was a rainy New Year's Eve. It was a very strange weather pattern for the winter. We were just at the tail end of a massive pandemic and housing crisis and financial economic disaster. A lot of people with physical health issues, mental health issues, financial issues. What's become more popular than anything is create your own money. Go get yours. Get a gig. Make more money. If you can't make more money at your job, get a new job. If you can't get a new job, one new single job, get a second job. If you can't do that, then add a couple gigs to try to add extra income. Uh, a lot of us are trying this. A lot of us are trying to not sink, trying to keep afloat, trying to tread that water and swim. Swim, not just tread water. We want to swim, right? We want to be making progress. So let's talk about AI. Initially, we were all warned. Were we not warned? We were warned. I was warned. You were warned. I know we were warned. Don't dabble with that AI. But what do we do? We like to create content. So we dabble. We dabble. We jump right in head first, feet first, whatever. And we jump in. How many people were online on YouTube trying to make like however many videos, how many videos have you seen on YouTube that are, uh make money on YouTube without showing your face. Make money on YouTube without ever recording audio. Make money with AI on YouTube. Um, and there was all the clickbait where people were like, "Yeah, make money by, you know, making Chat GPT create your content," right? Now, I'm not saying it can't, but Google even decided to kind of try to sway towards people not being able to use AI, or specifically only AI, right? There's got to be something original in there. Um, there are jobs that exist that are called, AI fact checkers, because what artificial intelligence does is it basically goes back through databases of information that's online from the past to create the information that people are posting when they're only using that content that's generated by AI. So there are many YouTube channels out there. I'm not knocking anybody who uses AI. I've used it before. I've dibbled and dabbled myself. But there are many YouTube channels out there that I was talking about this with a friend the other day. I find myself listening to like tutorial type videos or like educational type videos I'm listening. I'm not. I might watch them, but usually I've noticed when I'm watching them, it's just like those background screens. It's not like a podcast where there's an actual person talking or like a group of people talking and like a panel. It's, just like, you know, a person like stock footage. It's stock footage. It's like stock video footage um that creates one long video. A lot of stock video clips pieced together to make one long video. And in the background, there's a voice that's audio, and I hear it. And a lot of times it takes me a bit to realize this isn't a human, this is a robot. So, how long did it take somebody to put that content together in a video, make that 10 to 15 to 25-minute audio content that might have been automatically generated by AI, slap it into, the audio track of the video, post it, you got a video that was 25 minutes long that you didn't have to think about what to even say or, edit videos to put them together yourself. The videos were generated, the audio content was generated. I mean, all you had to do was post it and put together a description and all that kind of stuff. And yes, it can save time, but, you know, platforms are now cracking down. I think it's because of the use of AI. They're noticing, people are not creating original content. They're using AI just to pump out content, and that's fine, but it's like we can all use Chat GPT and search that ourselves. So why should someone else get paid to be able to do that, right? If it's not original, why are they getting paid if it's not original, right? Anybody else could type in the same information or the same prompt and get an output and post that on some platform. So now all these platforms are cracking down as well as using the opportunity to crack down against AI to change other things. So what you're seeing across the board is places that didn't make you pay for a subscription are now making you pay for a subscription. How many apps do you use right now that are for creative purposes that you now have to pay a couple bucks more? Or if it's just entertainment, even. Netflix has gone up, everything went up. YouTube has gone up. Um, Medium now, if you're a blogger, Medium makes you pay a $5 subscription fee if you want to be part of their partner program. And the only way to get monetized on Medium is to be a part of the partner program. And now you have to pay $5 to be able to do that. If you were already making money, now you have to pay. If you weren't even paying, you have to pay $5 a month, which does make sense because it's like, why should you not have to pay when other people have to pay? And basically, it's other um, paid platform users that when they read blog content, other people get monetized for it. So, Spotify for podcasters, we saw that change since the month of March. I don't know what the heck happened in March, but they started making eligibility criteria for the monetization. I've talked about this before. It's kind of a sore subject. I have 4 monetized podcasts with Spotify for podcasters. And then I've been trying to remonetize the other 3. One of them has been double, like I don't know how it just organically grew double, because I guess the niche is kind of on point with what people want to hear nowadays with everything going so crazy in the world. That niche somehow just now everybody wants to talk about it. So, you know, I mean that's good for me, but it's not good for my other 3 podcasts. Um so they went in March and made it so that you had to have 100 listeners over a 30-day period, which is now 1,000 listeners over a 60-day period. So twice as long for 5 times as many over each 30-day segment, 5 times as many. It's actually 10 times as many, but it's technically 5 times as many if you still stick to the 30 days. Guys, that's a lot more. If you're already struggling to get 100 listeners, now you got to figure out how to get approximately 500 listeners in 30 days, and the next 30 days getting approximately another 500 listeners. The good thing, I guess, could be that the time limit is expanded from 30 to 60 days. So now you have more time. It's not like you have to get 1,000 listeners in 30 days, but you still have to get probably, hopefully, half of that and half of the in that same amount of time, half of the 1,000, which is probably about 500. I mean, you don't have to do it that way. You could get less and then just try to just make it work by the end of the 2 month period. But guys, this just started happening in September of 2023. So we've gone from, you know, all these changes with Spotify, podcasting, changes with Medium, blogging. Like on Medium, I know there's some other types of considerations of how long or what percentage of your content is read. So before, I think what I've been told that they were doing is they were saying not necessarily what percentage, but how long. So you were kind of almost encouraged to write really long form content. I have a blog post that's probably like 16 minutes worth of reading, but it seems that the 3 minutes worth of reading is 2 to 3 minutes worth of reading is kind of more ideal because people will read most of that and it could be more likely to get 100% of it of the single article read versus a 16-minute read that people might still read more. Like say that 16-page read, if they read 8 pages worth of it, that's like 50% read, but they still read more pages versus your 3 page 2 minute read that might be, they might have read 100% of that. So you get penalized for writing longer form content because people aren't listening to, or people aren't reading and spending the whole time engaging with your whole article. The reason for this is because people were generating AI blog content and just not writing anything original and putting their own like lengthy blogs because they knew, hey, it's time, so I can write a whole bunch of 20-minute reads. I can generate a bunch of 20-minute reads, and those 20-minute reads are going to result in more money than a 3-minute read. But the 3-minute read now, because the percentage of a three minute read is likely to be fully read compared to the percentage of like a 20-page read or 20-minute read. So um these are just a few things, guys. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I haven't really been on there in a while. But guys, learn these platforms. Learn what people are doing who are successful. Learn what they're doing. Follow what they're doing. Don't copy their content, but look at what they're doing. Train yourself to do what they do to succeed and to swim and not sink. You don't want to just tread water. You definitely don't want to be sinking and drowning, but you don't want to just tread water because tread water is you're not really getting anywhere fast. You want to swim, but in order to swim, you got to know where you're going. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have, you know, some kind of knowledge about what's going on. It's going to take a lot of studying, a lot of researching. For a lot of us, it's going to take trial and error. It's going to be a lot of work. Um, a lot of us have been doing this since our teens. If you're a millennial generation, you've been doing this probably since your teens or junior high school. If you are a Gen Zer, you've probably been doing this since junior high or even earlier than that. And I myself, in my whole time period being online, I haven't seen this many changes happening in such a short period of time in my whole life. Like most of these platforms haven't budged in like years, if not decades. So we're coming into new times, guys. Study AI, learn about AI, learn what it is, know about it, because it will bite you if you don't know what you're doing. You will get bitten. You will wake up one day and you will check your analytics, or you will check your wallet on your platform, and you will have $0, or you will have a lot less dollars, or you will no longer be eligible to be making money because you won't be monetized anymore. This is the reality. People are losing their ability to make money on the side. People are losing the ability. It's not completely because of AI. It partly is, but it's also because of the economy and the status of the world. But keep with it, guys. I've got some content up that might shed some light on some details of where to start. Um, Hopefully, it's helpful, and thanks for listening.